Welcome! In this video, we will walk you through the AIM Alternative Testing module and show you how to complete a Course Instruction Template, CIT, formerly known as the Alternative Testing Agreement. The CIT is a series of questions that provides SLDS exam services with the necessary information to proctor your accommodated assessments. CITs are to be completed at the beginning of the semester for each course and section that accommodated assessments apply. Completion of this form will help ensure smooth exam administration and support for your courses. CITs are not to be completed for courses without exams, courses with exams that are designed to be taken at home, or courses with accommodated exams that will be proctored within the department. First, in the browser of your choosing, you will navigate to the SLDS website at slds.osu.edu. Once the page displays, hover over the AIM tab in the toolbar at the top of the window and click Instructor Login. Your login information will be requested to continue. This will be your usual OSU credentials. Once complete, click Login. You will now be greeted with the AIM 5 overview page. Once on the Overview page, locate the Home menu on the left-hand side of the window and click Alternative Testing. You have successfully navigated to the Alternative Testing module. To complete the CIT, select the Course Instruction Template button from the ribbon at the top of the window. A list of your courses will now display. Click the blue Specify Course Instruction Template hyperlink for the desired course CIT to complete. You will now be required to input your exam management method. Instructors may choose from the following: I will proctor my own exams, my class has no exams, or SLDS will proctor exams. Once a selection has been made, toggle the Confirm Task drop-down to confirm to proceed and click the black Submit Your Selection button. Note: if you select I will proctor my own exams or my class has no exam, students will not be able to place scheduling requests through the AIM portal, and arrangements should be made within the department if you intend to proctor your accommodated exams. If SLDS will be proctoring your accommodated exams, you will proceed into the CIT. The first portion of the CIT, known as the List of Questions, will collect the following information: assessment administration method, permitted materials, and acknowledgments for utilizing SLDS exam services. All prompts with a red asterisk will require a response. Access codes can be entered in the corresponding box within the CIT, rather than uploading to AIM at a later date. We do also ask that you provide a contact phone number in the event of student questions and/or troubleshooting during the exam. This information is viewable only by SLDS staff and will not be shared with students. Once all required prompts have been addressed, click the black Submit and Continue to Specify Exam Dates button at the bottom of the window. You will now be prompted to input your course assessments information for each quiz/exam/final, including type, date, time, and standard length of time. Select Save Exam once required fields are satisfied. This step must be repeated for each quiz, exam, final exam, not during finals week, and final exam during finals week. Materials for each assessment may also be uploaded for each date specified within the Upload Exam file box. However, this is not a requirement. Select Save Exam Date to save assessment details. Repeat these steps to add each assessment to your course instruction template. Once completed, a list of all assessments for your course will display. Dates can be revised by selecting the blue Modify button. Assessments can also be deleted by selecting the blue Delete button. To copy a course instruction template, you will locate and click the Course Instruction Template link from the ribbon at the top of the window. Within the Navigate to drop-down menu, select Courses with Course Instruction Template. A list of your courses with completed course instruction templates will display. Select the blue View/Modify Course Instruction Template button associated with the course that is to be copied. The CIT for the desired course to copy will display. Within the ribbon at the top of the page, select the blue Copy Course Instruction Template hyperlink. Within the Copy Course Instruction Template box that displays, select the desired section to copy the completed CIT to, and then click the black Continue button. You will then be prompted about whether you would like each exam date to be copied over. By default, the checkboxes will be selected, but you can uncheck them if the dates/times are not the same. You may also update the dates/times for the new course. For instance, if the class you are copying the CIT to take the assessments on the same day but later, you can modify the times to match the class time. To confirm your selection, select the black Copy Course Instruction Template button. A green checkmark will display at the top of the page confirming the contents of the CIT have been copied. To modify a course instruction template, you will locate and click the Course Instruction Template link from the ribbon at the top of the window. Within the Navigate to drop-down menu, select Courses with Course Instruction Template. A list of your courses with completed course instruction templates will now display. Select the blue View/Modify Course Instruction Template button associated with the course that is to be modified. Make the desired changes to the CIT and then select Update and View Exam Dates. A green checkmark will display at the top of the window confirming that AIM has saved your CIT modifications. At this time, you may also make any necessary changes to the exam dates by selecting either the Modify or Delete hyperlinks for that assessment. There are a few ways to upload exam materials in the new version of AIM. First, you may upload exams in bulk through the Course Instruction Template. By uploading exam materials this way, the exam file uploaded will link to all students that schedule with SLDS for that assessment. To upload with this method, you will navigate to the Course Instruction Template link from the ribbon at the top of the window. Within the Navigate to drop-down menu, select Courses with Course Instruction Template. Once selected, your courses will display. Scroll to locate the desired course and section, and then select the blue View/Modify Course Instruction Template hyperlink. At this time, the CIT for this course will display. Locate and click on the List Exam Dates hyperlink in the top toolbar and select the blue Modify hyperlink for the assessment that is to be uploaded from the List Exam Dates section. Within the Upload Additional Exam File box, you will enter a file title and select the file to upload. To save your submission, select the black Update Exam Date button at the bottom of the page. A green checkmark will display at the top of the page to confirm. The second option to upload your exam materials will only upload the materials to a specified student or students. To upload with this method, navigate to the Home menu on the left side of the screen and select Alternative Testing. Scroll down to the bottom of the page to the Upcoming Exams Scheduled section. All future exams will display here. If nothing displays within this section, your students have not yet scheduled with our office. You may now select the checkbox for each student the exam materials to be uploaded will apply. Once each checkbox has been selected, navigate down the page to the Upcoming Exam File Upload box. Title the file appropriately and select the file to be uploaded. Once complete, click the black Upload File button. A green checkmark will display at the top of the page to confirm your submission. To download completed exams, navigate to and click the Completed Files in the ribbon at the top of the page. All exams completed with SLDS for the current term that have been uploaded via the portal will now display. Locate the exam you would like to download and select the blue Download hyperlink. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Please feel free to call our office at 614-292-3307 or email exam services directly at slds-exam@osu.edu if you have any questions.